Royal Albert Hall, the big, Royal Albert Hall. I went to New York for WrestleMania Access, and I
Mhm.
wrestled at their WrestleMania Access. And I've been to WrestleMania before as a fan, but now I was in WrestleMania there in New York. I went to WrestleMania in New York as a fan.
We were
We were
there.
there
We were
in New
there.
York. Yes,
Oh, you guys were there.
WrestleMania
Yeah.
So
35. Yeah.
yeah, I went in 2013 one as well. CM Punk Undertaker.
Yes, CM Punk Undertaker, and
Yeah,
then
I
with
was
Brock
I was there
Lesnar.
as a fan. I was there as a fan. And then in 2019 I was there as the employee, as a
Yeah.
wrestler. So it was 6 years, and it was amazing. So, wrestling on WrestleMania Access, and we did the photo sessions. Me and Kenny Williams, we did the photo
Yes.
sessions, and it was, our names was there. Amir Jordan, it was amazing. And then we went to WrestleMania, and we were backstage, and that we met, the Undertaker, and all of these guys, Batista, all of these guys in the back, and it's like, wow, it was one of the most amazing experiences. And then the catering, WrestleMania catering, the food was amazing. I'm one of the things I'm looking forward to. So I'm Pakistani, and we like food, big
Mhm.
food. So I'm looking forward to coming to Italy because I want to try the famous Italian cuisine. So when I
The
come,
real.
yeah, when I come in November, you have to take me to the best place.
The best
Okay.
place for cacio and pepe. Okay.
Fine, no problem, no problem.
Amir, what you like? What you like? We can bring you what you want. Come
Pasta,
on, tell
Uh,
pasta,
us. Tell us.
pasta.
Tell us
I-
what you
If you
want.
pasta,
want
pasta.
pasta, we can give you cacio and pepe.
See, so
Don't
so
worry.
so because I'm Muslim, I eat only halal, halal food.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
But I can eat anything vegetarian, vegetable, or anything with fish and
Mhm.
vegetables I can eat. So
Uh,
anything, bring it.
what they have to say that cashew pepper is cheese and the pepper,
Only cheese and
so you
pepper.
can you can eat it.
Amazing. Bring. Yeah. I want to try the famous Italian food.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have Italian food here, but it's not the same. No, 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 no.
No.
It's Italian food. Because they have Indian Pakistani food here, and not the same. Not the same.
Not
You
the
have to
same.
go to the place to try it. So that's why I know that Italian will be good
Different.
in Italy.
Completely different. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah,
Matteo,
genuine.
your turn.
Okay. You talked about this very important wrestler in the backstage, Undertaker, Batista, and are they open to talk with a young wrestler or to give their experience to a young wrestler?
So, we when talking about the big names,
Hmm.
some two, three, maybe four big names that I had got to learn from in NXT UK. Four big names. I'll give you Shawn Michaels,
Hmm.
Matt Bloom, A-Train, William Regal, and Triple H. They were part of NXT UK, right? At this as the team, and even like you said, at WrestleMania and all of that, like if you go and shake their hands and introduce yourself and ask questions, all of the guys are cool. All of the
Okay.
main roster guys, Sheamus, Randy Orton, they're the coolest guys, man. Drew McIntyre, my one of my biggest because he's my inspiration, Mustafa Ali.
Hmm.
Okay. Yes.
Amazing, amazing. You can ask any question, anything, and if they see that you have a good attitude and you work hard, like they will help. They will absolutely help, yeah.
Hmm.
Because the reason why they became stars was by being good people who listen to the help. So because they had good advice, then they give good advice,
Okay.
and that's why they're on Raw and SmackDown. You understand?
Mhm.
So then, if I listen to the advice, maybe one day I can be on Raw and SmackDown, and then that's how it works. So yeah, it's really good.
I think you and Mustafa Ali could be a really great tag team.
Mm,
Maybe
yeah.
one day,
Yeah,
one day,
yeah.
one day. He's honestly he's the inspiration,
Hmm.
especially it's especially being Muslim,
Hmm.
especially being Indian, Pakistani from there. There's not that many wrestlers from there, so they need the representation from there, and like he's number one, right?
Hmm.
Maybe one day I'll try to be number two.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, I'm independent. He's still there. Maybe if he's not in WWE one day, then we have to tag team match or wrestling match. Actually, I don't want to do the tag team. I actually want to have have a one-on-one match with him.
Okay.
In fact,
Okay.
from India, apart Great Khali and uh,
Jinder.
Jinder
Ju-
Mahal,
Mm.
WWE doesn't have any other wrestler or a big name from India.
Yeah, no, so look, like, that's the big names. They have other wrestlers,
Mhm.
like, Veer Mahan,
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah,
and there's one of the guys there's two guys in NXT as well. Guru
Sangha?
Raj, Sanga's one,
Sangha?
and Guru Raj, cruiserweight. Guru Raj, he's done
yeah.
a lot on
Okay.
Level Up. He does a lot on Level Up.
Mhm.
And then NXT UK, there was Rohan Raja, who
Mhm.
was in the faction with Metehan, Lucky Kid, and Tio Man. That's the name. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So there is coming now. Slowly, is starting to come, and it's because we have the inspirations, right? Because like for Muslim Pakistanis, you have Mustafa Ali. For Indian, you have Jinder Mahal or Great
Jinder Mahal.
Khali. And
Yeah.
then maybe me and the five, six other guys, we do well, we come up, and then maybe next generation there's like 20, and that's how it grows, right? And then maybe one day there's loads of us. So this is just the start, and it's cool to be one of the first people.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Um, we talked about with another great wrestler that came for an interview, and it was Austin Aries.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
we
he's my
thought
friend. I know Austin Aries. Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, yeah.
we thought about
Yeah,
big admission.
last January, Prof.
Yeah, last January.
Last January, yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
so when he was Defiant champion,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I drove him to the show 5 hours.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, 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 me and him. Yeah, 5 hours in the car, just me and him. So again, good advice, good person. Gave me very
yeah,
good
yeah,
advice, and
absolutely.
Yeah.
And
yeah, he's cool. Yeah,
during that time, it was the Defiant Impact World
yeah,
Champion
yeah, yeah. All the
and the belt
championships like this.
collector,
Yeah, it was
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah. Yes.
the original
Two,
belt collector. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. 2018 time.
2018. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. He's awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 5 hours in the car was amazing. I was like, the
Yeah.
promoter, he called me and he said, "Oh, can you get Austin Aries from?" He was in Leeds at the time, and
I'm
the
here.
show, yeah. And I was just like, yeah, I was just like, yes, no problem, no problem. And then I went, picked him up, and then from Leeds to London, we drove down 5 hours. It was lovely. It was awesome. Yeah, yeah. And then I saw him at a few other shows after as well. So yeah, he was really cool to me. Yeah. And in wrestling, a lot of sometimes the older guys sometimes are not very nice.
Yeah.
There can be a bully culture, and like trying to be like, oh, I'm the veteran and you're the young guy, and all of this, the different level, all this.
Never meet your hero, no?
Yeah, yeah, all this. Can I swear? No swearing?
Sorry?
Can is it can I swear on this
Can I?
interview? 18, is
Yeah,
this
yeah. Okay.
PG or 18? Is it
No,
PG?
no.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
I can say bullshit. I can say
Yeah,
bullshit.
of course, of
Yeah,
course, of
yeah.
course.
So basically, my point was all of this veteran and older bullshit, right?
Okay.
That's what I hate. So, that, and it's happened to me. It happens to all the young wrestlers. So, when one of the wrestlers is cool, then it's like, yeah, that feels very good. It feels so good.
Okay.
Because like you said, never meet your heroes, but sometimes your heroes can be awesome too, awesome people. And
Absolutely.
then they become, bigger heroes as well. So that's cool.
This is when I meet my hero.
Who's this?
Sting.
me
Oh,
and
Sting. Oh, the Sting. Amazing, right?
I cried all the time.
It's good, man. Look, we all look, me and you two we're just wrestling fans.
Yeah.
Everyone likes wrestling, and the world there's so much difficulties in the world today, and all of these things, and like it's nice to have wrestling as the escape. And even for me, the wrestling to watch is the escape, but then to actually go in and wrestle is the best escape. It's the most amazing thing. So it's good. We should always have the fandom and be fans as well.
I return to my question.
Oh, sorry.
After no, after really great experience with you and 5 hours of a good advice with Austin Harris, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
with him we talked about veganism because he's vegan, and
Yeah.
I
We
want to
talked
ask
about,
you
sorry, we talked about.
veganism,
Oh, veganism. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Of
veganism,
course.
yeah,
Yes, he's
but
vegan. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
yeah, but I want to ask you one thing. You're a Muslim, so
Yes.
it's difficult to wrestle during Ramadan.
Oh, that's a very good question. Thank you for the question. No, it's a very good question. It is, yes, it's difficult. But I've been doing the Ramadan since maybe 11, 12 years old. Um, and it's supposed to be difficult. It's
Okay.
supposed to be the test, right? For us, for Muslims, Ramadan is like the big 1 month test. You're not allowed to no food or no drink, and it's the best when you have no food from sunrise to sunset, and then maybe like after the sunset you can finally eat. It's the best meal ever, right?
Yeah,
Because you've
of
not
course.
eaten in like 20. If I have some Italian pasta after 20 hours, it's gonna be amazing. So no, it's difficult. It's difficult, but it's supposed to be difficult and it makes you mentally strong. So yeah, I always enjoy wrestling in Ramadan because it's more difficult, it makes it more rewarding as well. And I always, if I'm wrestling and I'm fasting in Ramadan, no food, I after I have my wrestling, all of the wrestlers in the back, they always make
Mhm.
sure that I can eat and have my food and everything. So no, it's difficult, but I enjoy it. It's a good challenge.
I think could you set very near to your faith and your religion during that time with this proof
Mm.
that you wrestle
Yeah.
during this period?
It's what, sorry? Ask again?
I think this kind of situation, so wrestling during Ramadan, could you set very near to your faith and your religion?
Yeah, 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 it is, yeah. It's it's we all, everyone has their beliefs and all of that stuff.
Mhm,
So,
mhm. Yeah,
it's one of those things. And again, like we say, we go in a difficult time. And I think most important thing is to respect beliefs
of course, of course.
and all of that stuff as well. So, it's one of those things where because I was in my family, we
Mhm.
were always, Muslim and we did all of those things. So I try to make sure that, maybe I'm a big star one day or maybe all of this, but then it's a responsibility for me to be a good role model for the, other people. So it's good responsibility means that I
Yeah.
behave myself. Yeah, yeah. It means in wrestling showbiz, there's a lot of attention and
Mhm.
female attention. So it's the belief and the faith and all of that stuff. It means that no, you do the right thing and all of that stuff.
Okay.
So it keeps me humble.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah,
And after what you said, you are very proud of your origin
yep,
from your Pakistani origin.
yes,
So,
sir.
uh, do you think that with this kind of new NXT, we could have other Pakistani wrestlers or I don't know, like representation in a
Yeah,
major in United States or in
yeah,
Europe?
yeah. Hey, look, there's a plan for NXT Europe, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
And then maybe if maybe after that, then maybe there's a plan for NXT Asia,
Hmm.
and then maybe NXT South America, and then all of the places they have all of the heroes from there, right? Then when you do if they do NXT Europe, then one day you'll have the Italian NXT European champion, or maybe the French NXT UK, and then he's the hero in the country. And then maybe if they do NXT Asia, and then you have the Indian NXT Asia champion, or me, Pakistani NXT Asia champion, maybe one day, and then